Hello, one and all. Welcome to another one of our beautiful unboxings. Today, Scotty and I are here to bring you the unboxing of a collector's booster box for March of the Machine. I'm here joined by our Lament configuration. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. We had a really fun set booster unboxing last time. And now we're here to look at this and hopefully get some amazing pulls and complete all the version of the cards that we can see. We are doing this for fun and for, well, instructional purposes mainly. So we will be taking our time looking at some of the cards, looking at the different versions and how they differ. So therefore, thank you very much, Scotty. Sit back and relax. We've done already quite a few unboxings, so please go out and check those. And we'll also have a card version guide up on our YouTube, so make sure to check that one out. We'll be doing this for every single set that we can get our hands on for every single product. We've done it so far for a while, and we plan on doing it for as long as we can. So without further ado, here we go. Here are the collector's boosters. Now, let's have a look at the box. I love these boxes. They're really beautiful, and I've realized quite a while back that they started doing different arts that you cannot find in the cards themselves onto the boosters proper. So here you can see that this is Alice Norn of the etchings probably, and this is Elspeth, and then yet another beautiful version. As usual, there's some foiling happening with some purples and some electric yellow, and it's really cool. And this box, unfortunately, was printed in the United States, so there will be pringling or bending of cards. Unfortunately, they will not come out straight as a razor, as cards used to do back when I started playing Magic the Gathering. So here we have the back, and yes, interesting that it's also written in French. I mean, that's, I guess, for US and Canada. So here we go. Let's go. Here we start the unboxing. Thank you for the Lament configurations for taking care of unboxing this for us. It kind of worked. There we go. All right. Let's unbox this proper. Wow, the packaging is quite tight this time around. Usually in the card, the plastic is quite flimsy on these things. So here we go. And then it opens up as such. Okay. And at the very top, you get these beautiful boosters. So you get 12 boosters, and that's it. There's nothing else in the box, although it is a beautiful box, and I will be keeping it. So 12 boosters. Each booster contains 15 cards, so that's really nice, and I'm really excited about this. So let's see. Remember, there are the serialized cards in this. Now, good luck getting one, but there are multiverse serialized and normal cards serialized. So getting one of those is really cool, but this is not what we're doing it. Still, getting one wouldn't be too bad. All right, let's open it up. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to be opening it up from the top. I know that usually the Americans and the Japanese tend to have a rip tab or a pull tab, but I don't want to bend my cards. So, oh my God, they really glued this. Holy moly, guacamole. Okay, there you go. Now we've opened it. Here we go. Right, so the first one is going to be a test to see where everything is located. So we get the Thopter at the back. And this is the foil tokens. As usual, collectors always have double-sided foil tokens. So this is really nice. And then let's flip it around. And as you can see already, I can feel and see that they started bending. So that's always wonderful. All right, Mirrodin Avenge is our first common. And then we get Wary Thespian. Aki Scrap Chomper. Very dark card. Very dark compared to the usual colors. Zalfrin's Shapecraft. Bonded Herd Beast. And then we have Mirrored Shield Hoplite. And Kenra Spell Spear, which is a kind of like a mythic uncommon, really. Then you get a full art Swamp, very opaque and beautiful at the same time. And now we go for the first rare is the Invasion of Kaldheim, which we have not seen before. It's a battle siege with 4 defense for 3 generic and 1 red. And when it enters the battlefield, you exile all cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. Until the end of your next turn, you may play cards exiled this way. So until the end of your next turn. That's not bad, actually. That's a pretty good, and it's a forecast. So then we have the Pyre of the World Tree. It's an enchantment. Discard a land card. A Pyre of the World Tree deals 2 damage to any target. And whenever you discard a land card, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Okay, so this is not bad. I mean, if you flood, it's great. Definitely long term, if they don't deal with it, this can turn the tide. So this is a first rare. Now we have a mythic, beautiful, beautiful card in the planar booster fund, Zymon and Dinah. 3/4 human dry legendary creature for 1 black, 1 green, and 1 blue. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, target opponent loses 2 life. And you gain 2 life. So that's not a bad ability. Then you tap, you sacrifice another creature, and draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. And if you control 8 or more lands, repeat this process once. This is an insane card. This is an insanely good card. You definitely want this. Okay, this is a mythic, and we put it here. Now we have one of the commander cards, Pain Distributor. That's a 2/3 Devil Citizen with 2 generic and 1 red. Menace. And whenever a player casts their first spell each turn, they create a treasure token. That's always good. And whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, the Pain Disruptor deals 1 damage to target player. Not bad. Okay. And then we have Zeta, Hedron Grinder, and Simple Foil, and the Multiverse Legends. And then we have Daxus, which is the Edge Foil Daxus of the Multiverse Legends. That's nice. So the Edge ones are actually kept with the original illustration. And then we get the first, I don't even know where to put this because this is Edge Foil. Yeah, let's say I'll put it here, and then we'll go from there. An Ancient Imperiosaur Full Art Foil. This is a beautiful card. Really, really strong. Really beautiful. And look at that. Full art. Gorgeousness. Okay, and this is a rare. And then we get Eudora Grave Gardener. Decent card. Not too bad. But this is a full foil. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. Okie dokie, Multiverse Legends. Here we go. That was the first booster. Really, really fun. There are also Halo foils that we are hoping to see. So let's open that up. We've seen an Edge one so far. Okay, so that took a while to do. I'm sorry. These boosters are really, really, really well closed. But it's really annoying to open. And if you don't want to damage any of the cards, definitely I might need some scissors for the next ones. All right, coming in hot is the first common foil. Rugged Highlands is our Gainland foil. We're Historian, Edge Familiar, Plains, full art, not full art, just normal foil. Astral Wingspan is our first uncommon. Furnace Gremlin, our second uncommon. Forest Full Art foil. How many lands are we getting in this pack? That's 3 of them already. All right, Knight Errant of Eos, not a bad card. Foil. Jinditaxius. This set's Jinditaxius, which flips around. And this is 5/5 legendary Phyrex Imperator for 3 generic and 2 blue. It has Ward 2, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, you draw a card. And then for 3 generic and 1 blue, Jinditaxius exiles, and you flip it around, but you can only activate it as a sorcery, and if you have 7 or more cards in hand. So the 7 or more cards in hand, it's kind of tricky. It's a good card just for the face value without the flipping ability. If you can get the 7 flippable ability, then you get the Great Synthesis, which is a saga that allows you to step 1 draws equals cards to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size for as long as you control the Great Synthesis. Then step 2, return all non-for-action creatures to their owner's lands. And then step 3, you may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying their mana cost, and then exile this. This is an insane card. This is in the booster fun setting, so this is new and it's cool, and it's a mythic, so we'll go there. And then Flock Chaser Phantom is our commander, 5/5 spirit card creature, and it's a 4 generic and 1 white 1 blue. It has Convoke, so that's really good. Flying Vigilance. Whenever it attacks, the next spell you cast this turn has Convoke, so that's really nice actually. Then we get Rhea, Master Smith. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is just normal foil. This is not etched. And then this is an etched. You get Timuret chosen from death. So I guess, yes, it stands that the original ones are applied. The original art is, and also the frame is applied for etched cards. So that's nice. And then we get Sea Double, which I think is going to be a really good card. Full art, beautiful foil, rare. And then Jin-Gitaxias Core Augur. This is the, I must say, this is a weird foiling. Don't think this is a Halo foil though. But this is the Multiverse Legends Jin-Gitaxias, which we've opened before on our side booster unboxing. So that's quite nice. That's a very beautiful card, and that's a mythic as well, so we'll put a mythic here. Okay, I'm gonna go get some scissors. Okay, here we are back for another one. Now I'm gonna be very careful with this because I don't want to chip or nip or anything like that with any of these cards. It's just really annoying otherwise for me to try and pull stuff, and maybe I'm gonna damage them as well, so you never know. At least this way I can just kind of open them like this. It's still annoying to do. Trust me, like I don't know why, which is good. I mean, I guess the packaging is really good, so that's always something you want. But I prefer they put more thought in the cards themselves because they're really like starting to bend already. Anyway, Plastic Rottentail is our first common. Beantown Beatstick, Meaning of the Mines, Nezumi Informant, Sifwater Cliffs, Tiller of Flesh. Then we get the Invasion of Urgotha, which flips as Grandmother's Ravisengir. Then we get a full mountain. Now here's Warcrafting, and that's our rare. And then we have Glistening Dawn full art. That's another very good rare for limited as well. And then we get Ortheon, Hero of Lavabrink, another decent rare full art. And then we get Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, foil. And Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty, etched. And then we get Sunfall, full art, foil. Beautiful card, and also very strong. And we get Barrel, Chief of Compliance. This is foil, beautiful card, and then it's bent as fudge. And then we have an Incubator token. Okay, 3 more in the first half to go. And yeah, so far, I must say the set has been beautiful. I've really enjoyed the cards. I've really enjoyed seeing the different versions, and I'm just waiting to see a couple more to make up my mind, but definitely I love the set. Okay, Protocol Knight, Shatter the Source, Kite Sail, Consuming Etherborn, Order of the Mirror, oh, I'm sorry, they're flying away from my hand. Also, I just realized that this invasion has a huge line going right across it at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Sculpted Perfection, and that has another line here I can see. And then we get Blight Reaper Thalid, Full Art Forest, Glissa, Herald of Predation, which is really good for limited. And then Rampaging Raptor, full art, beautiful card. Path of the Animist is our commander card in this pack. We have 3 generic and 1 green. Sorcery. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Not bad. And Will of the Planeswalkers is ability starting with you. Each player votes for Planeswalker or Chaos. If Planeswalker gets more votes, Planeswalk. If Chaos gets more votes, the vote is tied, Chaos ensues. So this is the Plane Chase card's ability. That's interesting. Okay, next we have Dinah, the Soul Steeper, and full beautiful foil. And then we have Tetsuo Mizawa Fugitive in etched. And Gimbal, Gremlin Prodigy in foil. Full art. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. And Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths and etched. And a treasure token. So yeah, we have quite a bit of etch so far. Quite nice, quite interesting. All right, let's see. And we have a vampire token, Urn of Godfire, Atrax's Fall, Etched Host Doombringer, War Train Slasher, Furtive Analyst. Sorry, I'm just gonna organize here a sec, so they're not so close, because they slip a lot when they're this foil. Furtive Analyst, Ravenous Sailback, or Ballsack, as I call it, Invasion of Argamon, with the back, a Full Art Island, Orbrask. All right, this is a beautiful card. This is the Praetor of this set. So it's a 4/4 legendary creature for Axion. Praetor for 2 generic and 2 red. First striker, and when you cast an instant sorcery spell, it deals 1 damage to target opponent, then add 1 red. And for 1 red, exile him, then return it to the battlefield transformed onto the back. Activate only sorcery and only if you cast 3 or more instant sorcery spells this turn. So it's not impossible to flip them around, so this is a good thing. And when you flip them around, you get the Great Warg, which says that step 1 deals 3 damage to target opponent and each creature they control, so that's really good. Step 2, create 3 treasure tokens, and then step 2. And step 3, until the end of the turn, you may cast instant and sorcery spells from any graveyard. If a spell cast this way would be put into graveyard, you exile instead, and then exile and flip it back. Not bad. By step 3, you definitely want to save up your mana, and you want to start looking at targets, but this is a beautiful, beautiful mythic card, I believe, and it's very strongly limited. Knight Errant Aereos for the full art. Nice. Ichor Elixir. This is a commander card, artifact for generic. If you would roll 1 or more planar dice, instead roll that many player dice plus 1 and ignore 1. You tap it, you add 2. Again, plane chase cards. Interaction. Okay, Timaret, Chosen from Death. Oh, there you go. This is the Halo foil version that we were looking for. Wrath Weatherlight Stalwart. So as you can see, there is quite a pattern to it, and yeah, it's quite beautiful. I really like it. I really like it. It's really beautiful. Okay, so this is, I guess we'll put it here as an extra. Okay, Blood Feather Phoenix, full art foil, good card. Okay, we get Laris of the Dream Den. Beautiful companion and foil, full art, nice. And then an elemental. Okay, this is very cool. And I put this the wrong way. So here we go. Okie dokie. Here we go again. This is the last of the first half. And then we have 6 more. So far, I must say that Halo foil, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Honestly, I wish there were more cards for like that, because it's so beautiful. Okay, we have Temporal Cleansing, Trailblazing Historian, Crystal Carapace, and Alabaster Host Intercessor, Seed of Hope, which I think is an understated card, and I think it's quite good. Completed Huntmaster, Of course, you gotta like use it intelligently in a deck that will use it better. Invasion of Masco, foil. Of course. Plains, full art. Oh, there she is! Archangel Elspeth. This is a beautiful Planeswalker, mythic. It has 4 loyalties. It's a legendary Elspeth Planeswalker with 2 generic and 2 white. With +1, you create a 1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. With -2, you put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It becomes an angel in addition to its other types and gains flying. So these two are strong together and it keeps this one alive for sure. -6, return all non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Very strong. Very, very strong. Very, very beautiful and very, very shiny as well. Very beautiful card. All right, that's a mythic right there. Galta and Mavren and the Planar Booster Fund. Dinosaur Vampire. This is a huge creature. It's a 12/12 legendary Dinosaur Vampire. For 3 generic, 2 green and 2 white. So this is a 7 cast for 12 Trampler. This is huge. Whenever you attack, choose 1. Create a tapped and attacking XX green dinosaur creature token with trample where X is the greatest power amongst other attacking creatures. So you can at least do 12/12. Or you can create X/1/1 white vampire creatures tokens with lifelink where X is the number of other attacking creatures. This is an insane card. This is really, really good. Definitely good card for limited. If you can build around it, it's going to be awesome. Then we have Path of the Pyromancer, which is a commander full art card. For 4 generic and 1 red, it's a sorcery. Discard all other cards in your hand. Add 1 red for each discarded card this way, then draw that many +1 cards. That's good. And then you have Will of the Planeswalkers. And again, the ability is the same as before. Not bad. It's a way to, discard all the cards that you have in your hand to get some new cards if you're sucked into at least, 2 or 3 cards. You play this, you get 3 cards back. Not bad. It's not great. And it allows you to Planeswalk Force the Planes Chase. So, okay. And here we have the Wrath Weatherlight Stalwart. And just to show you, this is the normal foil on the left and the Halo foil on the right. So you can see it's quite a huge difference. And you can see this one is already starting to bend. But anyway, so here we go. And then we got Rayev Mastersmith. And this is the etched version of Rayev. And then we get Jeru and Hazoret, and the Planet Booster Fund version. We've already seen this beautiful card, but it's really, really beautiful, I must say, in the Planet Booster Fund foil. And then we get a Garuda, Doom of Deaths foil, and an Incubator. Okay, so here we go. We now are starting the second half. So far, the first half has been really, really cool. Again, we're not necessarily looking for value. We're not looking to get the most amount of money out of this. We're just looking to look at the version of cards and to understand what you can get, and also just enjoy the beautiful, beautiful cards. So far, must say, I wish we could see more of the Halo foils because those are gorgeous. Okay, Core Halberd starts off our second half. Cut Short. Corrupted Conviction. Thornwood Falls is a Gainland foil, a Marauding Dreadship. And then we go with Botanical Brawler as the uncommon, Oracle of Tragedy, and Mountain full art. Okay, Deeproot Wayfinder foil. This is a really good card. I like it quite a bit. Pylon, we've not seen this one before. It's an instant with Convoke. It costs 3 generic and 1 black. This red target creature or planeswalker, Surveil 2. Very, very good. You would hope not to get this necessarily first pack, maybe second or third pack, because maybe second, because then you can kind of identify, but it's a very, very, very good removal card. Okay, and then we get Fireman Commando, which we've seen before. This is the full art. And then we get Rada Coalition Warlord. This is just a normal foil. And then we get Yargol, the original Glutton of Urborg. This is the etched foil. And then we get the Glistening Dawn full art foil. Beautiful card, very strong. Garuga, the Macro Sage, and it's all beautiful Splendor foil and a token. That's really, really nice. So far, very beautiful cards. All I can say is that, like, for a collector who enjoys the art and enjoys the different versions, and of course you're not trying to get every single version because otherwise you'd be, well, I mean, you can. It's just it's gonna take you a while. I must say that these boosters are really fun, and yeah, they're quite beautiful. All right, Assimilate Essence, Bloodfell Caves foil. Fertilid's Favor, not that great of a card, too high of a cost. If it was a 2 or a 3, maybe. Rand's Resolve, Gloomfang Mauler, Seal from Existence, which is a very decent removal, Invasion of Morgue, and then we get a Full Art Swamp, Swampy Swamp, Dust Legion Duelist, which is a 2/2 Vigilance Vampire Soldier creature that costs 2, 1 generic and 1 white. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on the Duelist, you draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Seeing how much backup there is, you can definitely build this up, and you can always, well, almost always draw a second card each turn. That's amazing. Boonbringer Valkyrie. This is, we've seen her so many times so far. Lochlane Lancer, Human Knight. This is a commander card. It's a 5/5 menace Human Knight that costs 4 generic and 1 black. Whenever a non-token knight you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you draw a card. Payoff for losing your knights, not bad at all. Then we have Ingar Rune Eyes in the foil version. And then we get Zada, Hedron Grinder, and the Ash foil. Vivian's Talent. This is one of the talents that we were talking about earlier. The full art, or this is an application of, it's an enchantment for a planeswalker, and these are not in the decks themselves. You can only get them in the boosters. So what does Vivian's Talent do? It's an enchantment aura for 3 for 1 generic and 2 green. You enchant a planeswalker and it gives him +1. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or a land card from among them and put them into your hand. Then you put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you put a loyalty counter on Enchanted Planeswalker. Quite good. I think it's really nice, actually. Oh, wow. This is another beautiful Halo foil, Jengta, the Wellspring. Really beautiful Halo foil. Okay, it's 2. They are very, like, bent, though. Like, I can play Seesaw with it. And then a Monk. Okay, 4 more to go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, as I said, it's a shame that they're printed in the United States, because I can see them bending more than any other of the cards, but in and of itself, the cards are quite beautiful, and I wish I could see more. I'm trying to figure out how many of them got the treatment. I didn't read up too much about it. Anyway, Tidal Terror is our next common. Cosmic Hunger, very good card. Inspired Charge, and just a normal Forest. Rouse Reinforcement, Render Inert, Skycleave Aerialist, a Full Art Island, which is quite a beautiful art, this one. All right, the Invasion of Alara in foil. This is quite nice in foil. Let's see the back in foil. Yeah, that's nice. That's beautiful right there. Breach the Multiverse. This is the full art, non-foil. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to skip ahead. Sandstep War Riders is a 4/4 trampling commander card. Creature, Human Warrior, 3 generic, 1 green. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, bolster X, where X is the number of differently named artifact tokens you control. Not bad. I think this is going to be part of the commander that I want to try. All right, Yuri, Master of Review. We've seen this before. This is foil. Oh, there you go. Now, there you go. This is Yargle, Glutton of Urborg, and it's beautiful Halo foil version. And then we get Realmbreaker, Invasion Tree, which is a legendary artifact that we've seen before. This is full art foil, quite beautiful card. Ayara, First of Locthwain, full foil, beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful card. And then, there you go, an Incubator. All right, so far it's been fun and it's been great. Honestly, so much value out of these. Like, you can get so much out of them. It's crazy. I think I like them better than the Phyrexian will be one for sure, because I wasn't a huge fan of the foiling of the Step Incomplete, but these Halo foils, absolutely, I love them. They're really cool. And also, I think they kind of all have different patterns to them. So if you can see, it's really, really nice. I wonder if there are like set amount of patterns depending on where the card is from. Anyway, I'm very based of what plane this form. Serpent Blade Assailant, Sigiled Sentinel, Oculus Whelp, Tandem Takedown, Glistening Deluge, Full Art Plains, beautiful. Hoarding Broodlord. Okay, this is a big convoke creature for 8, sorry. So it's a 5 generic and 3 black convoke creature for it has 7 power, 6 toughness, it has flying. And when it enters the battlefield, search your library for a card, exile if it's down, and shuffle. For as long as the card remains exile, you may play it. Spells you cast from exile have convoke. Really, really good card. If you have another piece that's really, really good, that's definitely going to make it in here. Oh, there you go. There you are. Okay, there she is. Elish Norn in her full Ichor treatment for the Planner Booster Fund. This is not the original Elish Norn that we've already gotten in our draft, but this is the Elish Norn from this set, and it's a beautiful, beautiful Phyrexian Praetor. It's a 3/5 legendary creature for 2 generic and 2 white, so that's already great. It has vigilance, which is even better. Whenever source an opponent controls deals damage to you or a permanent you control, that source's controller loses 2 life unless they pay 1. And that can really pile up really quickly. On top of that, 3/5, if you block, you don't get any damage yourself. They have to pay mana to not die. And then for 2 generic and 1 white, you sacrifice 3 other creatures, which, again, not that hard to do in this expansion. You exile her, you return it onto the battlefield, transformed, can only activate it as sorcery, and you have the Argent Etchings, which allows you to incubate 2 5 times. And then transform all incubator tokens you control. So you get 5 2/2s Phyrexian incubated tokens that get flipped around, and then creatures you control and get +1/+1 and gain double strike until the end of the turn. So realistically, you get 3 times 5. And then, you double strike them. And then destroy all other permanents except for artifact lands and Phyrexians, and exile the etchings. Basically, this is one and done once you flip it. If you don't win, you're pretty much there. All right, this is a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, Path of the Schemer. This is a sorcery. This is a commander sorcery, actually. It's a 4 generic and 1 black. Each player mills 2 cards. Then you put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under you control. So from a graveyard, that's not bad at all. It's an artifact in addition to its other types. Now, and then after that, you have the Will of the Planeswalkers. Not a bad card, actually. This is one of the better ones. Yargo, the Glutton of Urborg foil, which again, we have its pair side by side with its Halo foil counterpart. And then we get Agar, the Freezing Flame in etched, and Galta and Mavrin again, but this time it's foil. And next we have Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths, just normal foil, and an incubator token. All right, 2 more boosters to go. So far has been great. Elish Norn is right here. And I think also there's only like 1% chance to get these, but I'm not sure. So getting her, might be wrong. It's maybe just the Planeswalkers. Either way, I'm happy with it. That just opened like that. Didn't mean to do it. I apologize. Okie dokie. Stasis Field. Okie dokie. Arachnid Adaptation. Bladed Battle Fan. Vengeance Earth. Angelic Intervention. Beautiful card. Norræn's Inquisitor. Invasion of Regatha. Foil. A Forest. Full art. Fireman Commando. Yet again, this time just foil. Just. And then we get Errant and Jada, the Planet Booster Fun treatment. Really, really gorgeous. Not foil, but really beautiful, I believe. And then we get Brima's Blight of Orascus, which I believe is one of the commanders. And this is a Phyrexian Cat, the legendary creature, of course. 3/4 for 2 generic, 1 white, 1 black. Whenever you cast a Phyrexian creature or artifact creature spell, you incubate X, where X is that spell's mana value. At the beginning of each end step, if a Phyrexian died on your control, this turn you proliferate. This guy is insane. This guy is real strong. Scary too. Alright, Finn the Fangbearer, foil. And then we have Kwende, Pride of Femaref, and etched. Ayara, the Widow of the Realm. We've not seen her before. I believe this is the foil version of it. And it's the Planet Booster Fun. It's a 3/3 for 1 generic and 2 black. You tap to sacrifice another creature or artifact, and it deals X damage to target opponent or battle, and you gain X life, where X is sacrifice amounts, permanent mana value, which is really good actually. And then you transfer her for 5 generic and 1 Phyrexian red, and she becomes a Ayara Furnace Queen, which is a 4/4 creature, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, return up to 1 target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, exile it at the beginning of your next end step, so you can bring back the creatures you sacrifice to the front. That's really good. And also you have Kenrith foil, the Return King. This is a beautiful card for the Multiverse Legends. Wow, this is gorgeous, and it's foil. We've seen it, the normal version. That's nice. Last booster. So far, I must say, this has been fun. This has been great. And yeah, let's see what we get here. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. I've enjoyed opening these boosters, except the actual opening of them because it's so annoying. But anyway, and there you go again. I'm sorry, see? This happens. I think that's it. Yeah, Scour Barons. As the first and last common. Deadly Derision, Island, foil, normal, Final Flourish, Burning Sun's Fury, Marshal of Zhalfir is our first uncommon, first of the last. Invasion of Mercadia as another foil. I don't know why this one is so hard to remove the cards from. Swamp, full art. Rona, Herald of Invasion, foil, normal art. Very beautiful card and also very strong card. Nahiri's Warcrafting, full art. Miss Meadow Vanisher. This is a very interesting Kithkin art. So it's a Kithkin wizard for 2 generic and either a white or a blue, and it's a 3/2. And whenever it becomes tapped, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent. Okay, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Not bad. Well, that's a commander card. Agar the Freezing Flame. This is the normal Multiverse Legends with the Planet Booster Fan. And Valdek, the Keeper of the Flame. This is the Ash version. Archpriest of Shadows. Yes, foil, full art. And the last is Beryl, Chief of Compliance. And this is the Ash foil version of it. Really, really beautiful. And then the Incubator. All right. So that was fun. That was really, really cool. We got some really, really nice cards here. These are our mythics. Elish Norn and Archangel Elspeth are an amazing pull. Urbrex as well. Ingitaxius, look at that. Such pulls. So beautiful. And then we have Archpriest of Shadows. And here's Warcrafting, Rona, Ayara, Galta, Hoarding, Realmbreaker, Breach the Multiverse, Invasion, Bonebringer, Valkyrie, Dust Legion Duelist. Whoops, he went away. Glistening Dawn, Full Art, Pylon, Deeproot, Jeru, Galta yet again, Bloodfeather, Knight Errant, Glissa, Sunfall, Foil, oh, beautiful. Orthian, Glistening Dawn, here's, and then C double, Knight Errant Avias, Ancient Impressor, and Invasion of Kaldheim. And then for the edge, we actually have Beryl, Valduk, Vende, Agar, Zada, Yargle, Reyev, Itris, Setsuko, Umezawa, Emoti, Timoret, Daxus. And then we've got these beautiful 3 cards in the Halo version. Quite beautiful. And these are our Commander rares: Miss Meadow Vanisher and Brimez, Fireman Commando, Path of the Schemer, Sandstep War Riders, Vivian's Talent, Locthwain Lancer, Fireman Commando, Path of the Pyromancer, Ichor Elixir, Gimbal, which is a really beautiful foil card, Path of the Animus, Flock Chaser Phantom, and Pain Disruptor. And that's it. We also have some more of the Multiverse Legends, but none of them that have been really groundbreaking. There's no Ragavan. Still, really beautiful cards. And that's it for us for our unboxings here for today. Wish you all the best of luck when opening yours. Hopefully you get some amazing pulls. Hopefully you get one of those amazing serialized cards. And if you don't, either way, I hope you enjoy it and you have fun doing it, because we sure did. From Scotty and I, we want to thank you for sticking around and watching our videos. We will have a guide for every and each version of the cards and where to find them. So stick around on our channel, like, thumbs up this video, and just subscribe to our channel. If you don't like it, thumbs it down and comment why you didn't like it. And otherwise, we will see you in the next one. So until then, thank you very much. Have a good day. Be good, be kind, and see you around. Bye.